Here's a head. And get it. Okay. Okay. All right, now wait a minute. Let me get focused. It will. Okay, now, let me come on down. Okay. Thanks. It's kind of irritating. It is, in fact. I mean, it is sort of irritating. Okay. Now that is a colon. These are intestinal glands here. That's the lymph nodule, muscularis mucosa, serosa. Not serosa, but submucosa, muscular. Okay, lamina propria. From here out is the mucosa. Here's submucosa. There's the lymph nodule, this blue speckly right there. Sometimes they dip down a little bit. And then on down here, there is the muscularis. Still on this one, we're not seeing serosa real well. But that's, at least we can see it a little bit. You can kind of get a little bit of an idea. But most of you get to kind of get the idea of the picture of the colon. What? Right there. And I will have at least probably 2 colon slides on the test. The questions I ask on the colon, I typically ask muscularis mucosa. I typically ask lymph nodule. I typically ask submucosa. And what organ? The colon. And so, colon is user-friendly from the standpoint of showing the layers. Much more user-friendly than the stomach, or the duodenum, or the ileum, from the standpoint of showing the layers. What do I mean by the layers? Mucosa, submucosa, muscularis, serosa. One I don't usually ask the serosa though. That's the bottom. I don't usually ask serosa. I get questions from this other stuff. Okay? All right, let's move. Okay, a pancreas slide. This is his way at the back. Hey, come get your
tree.
Here's your slide. Yeah, there we go. There's your slide right there. Okay, now let me get a let's find the pancreas. Pancreas is supposed to be number 12, 10, 11, 12. Just get this one pretty good. Okay, everybody. Let's see if this guy's going to be any good. I think it is. What does that remind you of right there? Fat, adipose, look. That reminds you of adipose. Let's move on down. Yeah, this is going to be good. This is going to be good.
Pancreas.
Yeah. All right, now, this one's going to be fine. Come on down. All right, and get her maybe focused a little bit, somewhat. Okay, now here's the key thing on the pancreas. All right, all of these cells out here, all of these are pancreatic acini. And the pancreatic acini actually is the most numerous of the pancreatic cells. The pancreatic acini. They produce the enzymes and enzyme precursors. You kind of follow me? Enzymes and enzyme precursors? All right, now what is an enzyme produced by the pancreas? Anybody remember? All right, pancreas produces most of the fat that's pancreatic lipase, pancreatic amylase, trypsinogen, chymotrypsinogen. The pancreas produces a lot, so many important digestive enzymes. Now, everybody, look. See these whitish areas? Those things are the islets of Langerhans. Remember, most of the cells in a pancreas, most of the cells are acini. That word is A-C-I-N-I, ascending cells. However, of very much of essential importance in us is the islets of Langerhans. Because the islets of Langerhans, there are at least two key cell types in there. There's the beta cells. They produce insulin. Y'all remember that? Beta produces insulin. Alpha produces glucagon. Insulin is hypoglycemic. Glucagon is hyperglycemic. Now, I won't ask you about glucagon. I might ask, this is a game question. The beta cells in this region produce what? And I might have to point it there. I might say, identify the structure. Islets of Langerhans. Beta cells in this region produce what? Insulin. And I might have choices like insulin, glucagon, epinephrine, norepinephrine, serotonin, whatever. But the answer is insulin. Okay. We cannot live without, obviously, without our pancreas. Yeah. No way. Okay, everybody okay with that now? Everybody good with the pancreas that will be on there? Did you get the key questions? Identify these cell types. Ascending. Identify this area. Islets of Langerhans. Beta cells here produce insulin. All right. What is the organ you're looking at? The pancreas. Those are questions. Can you handle that? You do. All right.
Why is it that it's so like people that have pancreatic cancer, the rate of the body is not that high?
It's not that high at all because of the